Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone is having a great Sunday and a great weekend. Well, as you can see, we're going to be working on the girl with the birds and the flowers. And today, before we get to stitch, is day 17. You're going to hear a crunch here. I've got to lay it down. And so let's see what number 17 holds. Got little pieces of tea here and there. Trying to do it real delicate like so I don't get everything ripped up because I want to save it. Alright, ooh, green tea. Now this is different. Super refreshing blend of green tea, peppermint, and lime. Yeah, you can kind of smell it. Look, I don't know. I think that's Mahati tea. I don't know how to say that. I know that word, but it's like not coming to me. It's M-O-J-I and then T, T-E-A. Very nice. I'll have to try that. You can definitely smell the peppermint. And maybe the lime. I can't tell that it's green tea, though. But, yeah. Let's make us a cup. Be right back. All right, I am back. And I have my tea, and it's steeping. It smells like peppermint. Yum. So it's got peppermint and lime and green tea. That's kind of different. There seems like there was something else in that. What was it? Am I missing? Green tea, peppermint, and lime. Yep. Okay. So today we are working on this flower-ish thing in her hair. And the color that I'm using is 152. Let me put this back in its bag. Because, you know, why lose it now, right? Oh, so how's everybody doing? Weekend before Christmas. Well, it's the weekend before Christmas. How's that? Yeah. And I just didn't do much of anything yesterday. I had to run to the store and pick up a few things. I was going to make a meatloaf yesterday, but I think I am going to make it today. Yeah. That's the plan. I just didn't have the energy. I made nachos. And then I finished up the nachos for dinner. But I had like a late dinner, if you will. Yeah. Didn't feel like eating anything too big. But today I'll make that meatloaf early and then I won't have to have it, you know, in the evening. Because that's just too much food. Because I always make like mashed potatoes and a vegetable with that. So, yeah. But I didn't have any ketchup to put on top. I mean, you can't make meatloaf without, oops, and I'm doing that backwards. We're not going to tell a soul, right? Well, if I could just get the dang needle to go. Yeah, my hands are kind of sore. Not hands, my fingers are kind of sore today. Yeah, because I pulled out the stuff for the Christmas tree, the Christmas boxes. There's 3 of those. I don't know how we acquired 3 of them. I think part of that has some of the stuff that I acquired from my mother. She had, you know, some things that you set out and around. You know, of course, granted, they had a bigger house. And I got out the card table to put the silly tree on, and the card table is just way too big for that area, so I'll just use some crates and kind of make an area to put that. I've done that before. I did one year. I had 2 ginormous crates, the biggest ones you can get at, without ordering them. Huge. So I had 2 of them stacked up, and I just set the Christmas tree in it because it doesn't weigh very much and it's not that big. So yeah, I'm going to do something like that. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get to getting the tree all decorated or just how that will all go. But no, there won't be a video of me doing the Christmas tree. Yeah, we did that one year. That was enough. Yeah. Just kind of sat around and... Oh, so, the reason why my finger hurts. I went looking for the storage box that had all the Christmas... Well, what I thought was all of them, because I know there's some in other places. Yeah, because I didn't sort real well. How's that? Because I didn't find that great big one. But anyway, I know I'm going all the way around on the barn on this one, I'm telling you. I found 2 Joy Sunday ones that are 14 count, so I had to put a few stitches in those. And I pulled out that nativity one. Now, I got that in like January of this year, so I didn't really get to work on it too much. And it's the same one that the Swinny Switch effect Corey has. She's like 3/4 of the way done with that thing. And I was stitching on it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like, it's very confettied in parts, especially when you get to all the details. So I decided to switch over, and it's an 11 count, and work on like the buildings and nondescript stuff that had a bigger stitch area. But yeah, by the time I had stitched on the other 2 14 counts, yeah, I didn't make much progress with those. So yeah, so I stitched on 3 different things yesterday. Well, yeah, 3. I don't know, some days are like that. So when it came time to make this video, I wasn't real sure what I was going to work on. So I picked this one, and it's an 11 count, and it doesn't hurt my hand. I didn't do any diamond painting yesterday. Just didn't feel like it. Stitching was more my game. I didn't find in that box, so it must be over here because it's a big one. I got it from my friend and viewer, Phyllis. Yeah, it's someplace. It does not have its own bag, I don't think. I think it's still in the plastic. Yeah, but it's beautiful. And there was a few more in there that I don't know if I'll get to this year or not. Ones I didn't even know I had. So, I don't know. I may stitch on them in January. I have no idea. Sometimes I'm like that. But, you know, I was noticing there was very few winter-looking ones. Oh, and I found that one that Jill finished with the room with the couch and the Christmas tree. I love that. Yeah, I've got quite a bit done on that one. And it's not very big. Another 14 count. And the other day when I was going through stuff, I found my one, the rabbit. That's why I said things are not totally organized around here. With the rabbit in the, I want to say candy shop or bakery or something, but it has like a Christmas feel to it. So it was in that room up there. Yeah. I swear. I just need to go one crate at a time and get a bigger crate than I have here for Christmas stuff, so that I can put all the Christmas stuff in one area. Yeah, that. I never get that organized, please. But I just sat and stitched and watched one of my, what do you call it, series, like, that I watch. I think I was watching Call the Midwives yesterday, because I've kind of had enough of Grey's Anatomy. I've watched it totally through, so I don't know if and when the next, what do you call it, the next season will be. I'm trying. Of course, I get the biggest scissors I own, practically. There was no time to sit and look out the window. Didn't do that, but maybe I can have time today. This is a paler color than I gave it credit for. I thought it was going to be a bit darker. But yeah, that's all I worked on the weekend. Sometimes I switch it up left and right, and then others I can't put it down. So the other night I worked on my dragon. So just put a couple threads into it. I really like stitching on it, but I don't want it to end, so we'll just do a thread at a time. So, kind of all over the place. After that tea is set, it's really good. Definitely a little bit pepperminty. I do have some, who makes that? Lipton's green tea with mint. And I have their green tea with mandarin orange, maybe? Or some kind of orange flavor. I think it was called mandarin orange. That's really good. And it's not real freezing out there. It's only in the 40s, so it's awesome. I can take a little warmer weather after Tuesday and Wednesday. Ah. Oh, dang it. You know how I can't go backwards? It just drives me batty. See if I can bring it in just a bit. Get my big fat hand out of the way. Anybody watch anything new or different or great on Netflix that I might have missed? Yeah, I practically live on Netflix and YouTube. Because I don't want to have to get, you know, HBO, Showtime, Cinemax, all that crap. No, not happening. I went through that whole phase. The only time I get HBO is when they have that new series out. It was called The Gilded Age. So it had already been released, you know what I mean? So I could just go through one thing after another. But I really liked that series. That was pretty good. Won't go back to Game of Thrones. I'm a little sick of death and destruction, so. And it wasn't even worth it for the dragon part, you know. So. But usually I don't subscribe to those channels at all. Okay, sorry. Moving it again. This is about on the par with the dragon. It's got nice material, but my goodness, can you see all that confetti in the middle? So I once again picked a symbol that wasn't too terribly huge. It was nice and quiet at the grocery store when I had to go. I was in and out and done. I was like, okay. But I did wait till almost noon so that it kind of warmed up. It was like 14 degrees yesterday when I got up. Felt like 10. I'm like, no, I think I can wait. And I haven't had this out for a while. I usually, if it's new, I leave it out for about 2 weeks, sometimes 3. I mean, it depends. You know, if I really, really like working on it. And I don't know, I picked a bunch up off the floor. I just couldn't handle it anymore. So they're in little tiny sortable baskets, if you will. I don't know, they don't stack on each other. They're kind of soft-sided, but they're plastic soft-sided. Yeah, so sometimes I'll just set things in those and it goes a lot easier. But yeah, this place needs a full sort out, if you will. Just get everything organized. I probably have an entire crate of nothing but Chinese ladies and Chinese things, and then you got all the flowers and you got all the Christmas stuff, and yeah, you got all the Joy Sunday stuff mixed in. I'm telling you, it gets to be a little hectic around here. Go get that one down there. Oh crap, there's 2. Son of a gun. I don't know that we're gonna make 2. But we'll try. That's weird. Where am I? Oh. I lost my X. I was aiming for it because I only got enough for maybe oh crap. I knew that would happen. Hang on, we have a thing for that. Let's see if we can get it threaded and back through there. It always happens, I wait too long. There we go. Of course, I could have used my little thing over here, but no. All right. I must have started with another color here. I was working on her face at one point, but kind of got bored with all that. I know it was probably too big of an area that I couldn't handle it, right? Let me turn this way. All right. So you see, I got some of the purple in her hair, and there's purple. Oh, well, that's a purple symbol, sorry. It was the same color as that thread. So I started working on her head, and it's 823 and 939 are a lot of the colors in there, in her hair. And there's some highlights, you know, this purple and maybe another shade. There is 550 purple in there, so that's going to go in there like helter-skelter. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining me, and thank you for being here for a taste test. That is yummy. Gonna have to heat it up just a little bit more. Kind of went a little cold, but I'll heat it up. Thank you for joining me, guys. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye.